It's the new Pyranha Helectron.
Alrighty, we have got Mermaids Mirth. This is from Mount Brewing Co. It's an APA. Now these guys are based in Mount Maunganui, so we give it a little taste. That's really nice. What you'll notice is on the can, there's some pretty cool graphics of a mermaid. Now mermaids typically, they're in the water, that's where you find them, and this boat is really only used in the water, so it's quite fitting. But we've also noticed that look at the colour coding going on. Blue, red, blue, red. How's that? What boat is this?
This is the new Pyranha Helectron. This is their latest playboat, and they have done this in collaboration with Guigui Prod.
Cool. So for those that don't know, Guigui Prod, they have made boats for a long time. They're typically always playboats. They've taken them to like world champs. They're very, very good, but they have typically always been made out of carbon. Now, this one here is plastic, so it's a collab they've done with Pyranha. Now, Pyranha essentially has the most advanced plastic on the market for playboats, which is a really good reason to merge with them. Why would you go plastic over carbon?
It's going to be a bit more durable. It's going to be able to take a few more scrapes, a few more bumps, without shattering. We'll make it a bit heavier, but then you get the durability, which is a huge win, especially in New Zealand waters, where there's a lot of rocks.
Nice to do a bounce back. Because carbon, if you hit it hard enough, probably does crack, and that's not ideal. Especially when you're taking it down some pretty crazy rivers and all that. Now, this shape here was based off the Gui Pro's Helixir, I believe, but being Pyranha, they've put on a twist to it, so they've made a few more advancements to it to make it what it is today.
Totally.
So let's start with some of the outfits.
Let's flip it on its side and come and have a look. So this is the new Pyranha Elite outfitting, and you're going to see it on pretty much all of their whitewater boats coming forwards. It essentially means that you have this nice divoted foam at the bottom here, which means that water pulls into that, so it's not just sitting on your butt, you're going to breathe a bit better. You've also got these nice pull cords here, which tensions the seat in, and they lock off really well, so you'll feel really secure in your seat. The new thigh braces here on this playboat are also going to keep you super locked in and secure. This boat here is a medium, which...
That's why I fit. I was in this before, and I have to say it is like super comfy for a playboat. Obviously snug as it needs to be, but these thigh hooks, man, you just get a real good, you just get latched in, which is great. And as Blair said, it's highly adjustable, but you've got a bit of adjustment with the seat placement as well. And this here, man, it just grips so easily. You just put a little bit of tension on and you're locked in. So super comfy outfitting, which has been upgraded. I think all their boats now actually come with the Elite outfitting, which is nice. Seems to be what most people prefer. Now, it's obviously playboats are quite a short boat. The large would be a little bit longer, a bit more volume to it. What have we got going on at the bow, Blair?
So here at the bow, they have redone the nose to make it a bit more flat. This means that it's going to have a little bit more power. It's going to be a bit slower, a bit more twisty, but it's going to shoot into holes really well, and it's going to have a lot more kick when you shove your feet down in the end there. It's going to maneuver a lot more nicely. And then if we move to the back, they have increased the volume in this tail here, which means that if you're going into the water, it's really going to make you pop out because they've got all this concentrated volume. It's going to feel really nice when you're doing tricks.
And I believe that at the bow, they've also slanted down, so along with having that square front, it's also shaped downwards. So essentially it means that when you're going into waves and all that, you're going to keep your speed, maintain it and all that, and it's going to be a nice smooth ride. And there's quite a bit of volume in here, isn't there? You've actually got plenty to work with. Now, what's the hull doing? So they've done something with it, haven't they? So it's nice and flat, and then you've got these edges here. Now, my understanding is that this is going to catch first, and then as soon as you get into more freestyle maneuvers, this guy here is it's another secondary edge there, and then you've got a third one here as well. So essentially, you've got areas where it can catch, and that means that if you want to do freestyle, want to do flips, all that kind of thing, it's a lot easier to maneuver the boat. And then it's obviously got, I think it's got a planing hull to it as well. So it's nice and flat, sharp edges. It's kind of what you want. It's the makeup for a great freestyle boat because it's going to catch on everything you need, but you're still going to maintain control. Now, I think there's no bung on this, is there? No bung. Keeping things nice and lightweight. You've also got, you still maintained the Pyranha metal little handles, which is nice. And it's got plenty of wood to it as well, so you don't feel like you're jammed in there squeezed, like it's really comfortable. And then the last thing they call this part here a stern booster, which is the technical term for it. So if you're looking at playboats, I would encourage you to at least come in and try it on, well, hop in it, should I say. Really fit into it and see how you like it. Because I found it pretty comfy. I wouldn't normally go to playboats as my go-to, but this, with the comfort of it, excites me. Yeah, these are still, we've got what, medium?
Mediums and larges.
Medium, larges. This is the colour code that they've given us. But yeah, come and try them out. It's going to be a sweet boat. Thanks, guys.